Really, really good. You can get it from Amazon by Voice of the Martyrs. That's where the stories are coming from. So today I want to tell you about a story, and these are all true, by the way, real stories of Christians across the world, and also like back then, recent, all of that. So this is in Romania in the 1960s, and basically what happened, there was a pastor under the communist rule, a true Christian pastor. He wasn't like part of, the government church where everything was vetted through the government. So they arrested him time and time again. And in this time of the arrest, they wanted the names of anybody else he knows that is a Christian like him, a non-governmental Christian, right? So they're not following the communist way, but they're living the Bible way, which the communists didn't like. So this pastor, they arrested him, they beat him, they cut him, they tortured him time and time again, but he would not give the names. So what did they do? They put him back in his prison cell, and then they released hungry rats in his cell. He was forced not to sleep because the moment he would like lie down or whatever, the rats would attack. He was apparently standing for 2 weeks straight because he had to defend himself and protect his life. And all of this was so that the communists could convince him to give up the names of any Christian that he knows so they could arrest them as well. But he stayed silent. So what the communists did, they brought his son. He had a 14-year-old boy, brought him to the prison, and they put him in front of his father and to beat him and said, "We'll keep beating him until you speak." And he didn't. He said no. The son was like, "Yes, Dad, don't tell them," because he was also a Christian. And he's like, "Don't tell them. It's okay. I can take the beating." But they beat him so bad that the dad was like, "Oh my goodness, like my son, I'm going to tell them. I can't handle watching you being beaten like this. It hurts me more than you think." But the son is like, "No, I don't want to have a coward as a dad. It's okay. If I get beat up and I die, I would rather that than have you be a coward." They beat him and beat him and beat him to the point where he died in front of his father. His blood, it says, splattered across the room that they were in on the walls because of the beatings. And he died praising God in front of his father. And his father was forced to watch him die, be beat up, all so that they can protect the believers. That shows so much faith, endurance, perseverance. Imagine, even the Bible tells us that if you follow Christ, it actually takes your life sometimes. So how far are we willing to go for our faith? Are you willing to even give up your child, right? To give up your own life for the sake of Christ. And in this case, the father, yes, he was faithful to Christ, but the son encouraged him and told him, "Daddy, you better stay faithful to Jesus." Amen. So that's day one of story time. Come back next time for more.